the Knicks are in trouble. And it's not shocking to me. It's shocking that they're down 2-1 and possibly down 3-1. Obviously, they should be up 2-1 because if you think about game 2, they were up 15, lost that game. CJ McCollum has the great fourth quarter, seals the deal, and they end up losing that game. They should have never lost that game. Game 3, they're literally playing from behind. They were playing from behind the whole game. They ended up, crawling back into the fourth quarter, having the lead. CJ McCollum has a go-ahead bucket, the mid-range jump shot. And then the last sequence of the game, Josh Hart gets the pass, inbound pass, kicks it to Brunson. Brunson tries to over dribble, gets caught on the baseline, and turns the ball over. Game over. And it's just like every Knicks fan right now is super frustrated. You're frustrated with Mikal Bridges because the dude literally took 3 shots, played 21 minutes, scored no points. Cat is over here trying to blow by guys when you're the slowest guy on the court. It's like, dude, take advantage of the size that you have instead of shooting 35-foot jump shots. And also, too, Mike Brown has just no offensive wrinkles. There's no dynamic plays that he calls. There's no pizzazz to his offense. It's the same bullshit 1-4 high he's been running since the Cleveland days. And of course you're going to have the 1-4 high and Jalen Brunson just dribble the basketball out, just dribble the air out of the basketball. There was no movement on that team in the fourth quarter. They were just standing around one-on-one plays. It's not how you win games. Yeah, Brunson, got the team back in the game. He had some tough baskets in the fourth quarter, but you can't sustain. That's not sustainable. You're not going to be able to win playoff series like that every single time. You're going to be in dogfights all the time because you have no offense. Everybody was like, when Tom Thibodeau got fired, Knicks fans were just like, oh man, we're gonna go after Jason Kidd, we're gonna go after this guy, we're gonna probably go after Ime Udoka. We're gonna go after a guy that has a modern style offense, great defensively, personnel-wise. There was a lot of optimism. And then they go ahead and hire Mike Brown. And I was just like, so you fired Tom Thibodeau, who had no offensive scheme, for a guy that has a very limited offensive scheme, but he's better than Thibodeau in regards to what his offensive scheme is. But his offensive scheme is not great. And then you got a guy who still struggles with offensive rotations in regards to substitutions. And then you also struggle with a guy that does not really make the adjustments that's needed to be made. And you also struggle with a guy that does run the same wary offense that puts your guys in positions where they're tired at the end of games. You literally traded one coach for the next. It's the same guy. So you traded Homer Simpson for Mr. Potato Head. And this is the problem that the Knicks are having, is that CJ McCollum, in that whole game, I didn't see any double teams being run at CJ. Like, you allowed CJ to be comfortable in one-on-one settings. He's built for the playoffs. He's been doing this his entire career. What, did you forget that him and Dame used to be in Portland doing this shit? The guy is a playoff performer. He can go ahead and average 17, 18, 19 points a game in a regular season. Come playoff time, that dude is stepping it up because he understands what is needed to be able to get to a conference final. He's been there several times. And you as a head coach, you are going to allow him to kill you? If Jalen Johnson killed you, if, Daniels killed you, if anybody else killed you, cool, you can live with that. But the guy that literally has the most experience in regards to being in this spot, you can't allow him to kill you. You have to take the ball out of his hands. And they have not done that this entire series. McCollum is averaging like 28 a game. The last 2 games, it's been him. So you would think that a head coach would say, yeah, we're not going to let him beat us. But no, it's Mike Brown. So of course you're going to have a guy that doesn't understand the concept of being able to make adjustments. That's why the Knicks are in the position that they're in. It's not the fact that they don't have the talent. It's the fact that you have an idiot head coach. The Knicks were poised. People picked the Knicks to get out of the East. That's no longer the case. This is a bad matchup for them. I can honestly tell you, if the Knicks get out of this series, they beat the Hawks, and they end up playing the Celtics, they match up better with the Celtics in round 2 than they do with the Hawks. Hawks are fast, they're young, they pass the ball around, there's no stagnation. The Knicks feel like they can't maintain the tempo for the entire 48 minutes for going against the Hawks. That's what it looks like to me. So they're in trouble. They got to figure it out. They gotta get Cat to be able to be down in the block, stop facing up guys and trying to blow by him. You go in the post, you assess where the court is. If there's a double team coming, you can be able to kick it to the open guy, or you can be able to go 1-on-1 and dominate the post. I know he's not comfortable doing it, but you got to figure out a way to do it, because there's no structure and there's no balance in regards to offensive sets, if they're even running any offensive sets for the Knicks. It just looks like freelance basketball, and it doesn't look good. It just doesn't. So, Knicks are in trouble.